Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Adobe DITAWORLD 2025. I have the honor to present you the keynote for a short overview about the Adobe Document Cloud. My name is Uli Isermeyer. I'm working as a principal BDM in the solution consultant team in Munich, Germany, and I'm working for Adobe since 2005, which is 20 years up to now. So what will I cover today? I want to give you an overview about the Document Cloud, but before I do so, I just wanted to mention that I watched yesterday the presentation of Kone, and that was pretty impressive for me. So I hope you will get a lot of other interesting presentations today. So first of all, I would like to give you a start point where I'm coming from. So it's all about documents. It's all about PDF at Adobe. And PDF is since 1993 #1 business file format. We have over 3 trillion PDFs worldwide and over 400 billion PDFs opened in Adobe products or were opened in Adobe products last year. I just wanted to give you a short introduction what Adobe Document Cloud for Enterprise is all about. So first of all, we have our desktop tools, and Acrobat knows everybody. This product is alive since the invention of PDF in 1993. And we have an Acrobat Pro, an Acrobat Premium, Acrobat Standard, Acrobat Reader on the desktop. Everybody knows that. But we have also some web services. So there is, in the meanwhile, Acrobat for Edge and Chrome as a plugin available. And of course, for the mobile devices, we have the Adobe Acrobat Reader Mobile. Also, we have some other apps like the Adobe Scan app where you can scan paper and then you have an OCR immediately and can file that and have it available in the Acrobat or in the Reader. The next service we have in the Document Cloud is the Adobe Acrobat Sign e-signature service. This is also alive since many years, and in Europe we introduced that in 2016 since the invention of the eIDAS law, signature law for Europe. And what you can do with this, I will introduce you a little bit later. There's also a mobile app available. And then we have the whole world of the integrations like Microsoft, Google, Salesforce, SAP, you name it. And also all the Document Cloud and the e-signature services are integrated here. What you see in the bottom is automation services, and there we have some topics like creation, signatures, optimization, protection, transformation, or publishing. And for each and everything, we have a REST API available, and I will come to that a little bit later. So first of all, what are the 4 pillars of the Adobe Document Cloud for Enterprise? First of all, it's all about GenAI, and you have seen a lot of GenAI for the technical communication area as well, of course. And we have also done a lot of work around documents with PDF documents. We call that Acrobat AI Assistant. I will show you a little bit about that in a minute. Then it's all about to work everywhere, not only on a desktop, but for example, on a mobile device, on a tablet, or on the web browser. You can do almost everything on those devices as well. And as Adobe, we have a high priority on protection and compliance with security. This is the most important thing because we work with enterprise data, and enterprise customers really want to have a secure environment to work safely with their data. And as I mentioned before, we have an automation pile here, and this is all about the services which can be available as a REST API service, or you can use it also with Power Automate or other low-code engines. So let's first talk about the Acrobat AI assistant. And what you can see here is it works also on any device. You can just click that button, you type your questions, you get an immediate answer, and then you have those citations where you can see where the source is, where this AI engine has this information from. And the nice thing about it, it does not only work with one document, it works with multiple documents. And you can do all those tasks like ask questions, you can analyze the document, you can modify that, you can generate new emails or new documents with this, and you can, of course, brainstorm and bring documents into interference with each other. So let me show you an example. First of all, I would like to show you the desktop version. So this is Acrobat Pro on the Mac. Of course, for Windows, it looks the same. And what you can see here is you can chat with multiple files. I have uploaded already 10 documents. So this is the limit in the moment, but we will, of course, extend that shortly. And then you can work with multiple and with much more than just 10 documents. And what I have done, I have, for example, a job description from a software engineer, and I have here applications from 9 candidates. And what I ask is, can you please give me the best candidate for this position? So, for example, this document can interact with those other 9 applications, and then he gives me a table out of that. And for example, if there's a description, you can see that when you hover about this number 12, for example, and it goes directly into the text source where he has this information from. And this is, of course, for the multiple documents available. And you can do a lot of other things with that. And let me show that on a browser, for example. So in the moment, I have loaded a nice document, which is from the Pfeiffer Institute, where we have a benchmark and where we can see the ROI of the AI assistant about PDF. And of course, I asked the question, what are the key benefits to use this? And he finds out immediately, and I can go to the source where he gets this information. Of course, this is safe. We don't teach our LLM. We have a very special technology from Adobe, which gives a very precise result back from the AI assistant, and you get the best possible result with a very high quality for this AI engine. Let me go back to the PowerPoint and go to the next topic, because I only have 15 minutes. So I want to dive into the other topics, like, for example, Acrobat services. And Acrobat is not only available for the desktop, as I said before, it's also available for web and mobile. And just to give you a little bit of an example, what we are doing in the mobile world, we have produced a nice software which is implemented in the Acrobat Reader Mobile for smartphone, for Android and iOS, where we are able to display a PDF, which you normally would have to pan and zoom, especially for long documents, in an HTML5 mode. And this HTML5 mode, I would like to show you a short video, is called liquid mode. So what does happen here in the background when you press on this water drop? It automatically converts the document into an HTML5, which is available because we fully tag this document and then create an HTML5 document out of that. And there you have, of course, the possibility to do things like do a bigger font or different sizes of the lines and so on. So this is fully accessible, and you can read it in a real nice mode, an HTML5 out of an PDF. It's only the PDF, so we don't keep two documents. It's still the PDF, and you can switch back and forward. That's just an example. If you didn't try that, please try it out. It's really an interesting technology. Going forward, I would like to also introduce you to a nice implementation of Acrobat for Teams. That's a plugin. If you are using Acrobat in Microsoft Teams, you just have to install this plugin. And of course, you have a web version of Acrobat inside, but not only that, you can do real-time collaboration. For example, you can get your other team members, share a PDF and get a review for this PDF. These other viewers don't have to have a license. They can do it in the free reader mode as well. And you have a real-time collaboration on PDF inside Microsoft Teams and get an immediate answer because you get notified through the notes in Microsoft Teams. You get a chat notification. As well, I would like to give you this overview, and there you can see that we only not have an implementation inside Teams with the PDF services from Acrobat, but also we have signature services implemented into the whole Microsoft 365 environment. And what you can see here is Microsoft has an implementation. It's also called Acrobat Sign for Microsoft Teams, also a plugin. And this is an example of the integration of the signature service. Of course, you can use it in the browser with single sign-on login. For example, you can use it on a mobile phone, start that, for example, capture a paper and start an electronic signature workflow process, or you can do even on-site scenarios. To give you an overview what that is, well, this is pretty easy. We cover simple, advanced, and qualified electronic signatures with this. This is the overview of Acrobat Sign for Microsoft Teams. And also here, you can just see the notification when there's a signature available. When you want to start a signature workflow, you can implement that with Word or whatever, PDF or Excel files, or you can use any file format. Upload that. Can you also implement form fields and then place your signature fields, and then this signer gets an email. He just clicks on the button, signs, and after that he gets a sealed PDF. And if you have a qualified signature, you have that on top. Also, you get here an audit protocol where you can see what happened when, and this is legally proven worldwide, and we have implemented that as a global service. Last but not least, I would like to just give you a short overview about the automations. And there we have, of course, desktop automation, medium level automation, for example, with Power Automate, all the full REST APIs. I was talking about that before. And what I wanted to show you is two examples. First of all, you have all the Acrobat commands, which you can use as a REST API in your environment. But also you can, for example, generate a new document if you, for example, place a JSON file inside a Word template, and then you can create a PDF or a Word out of that. And let me show you an example. We have there a playground on the Adobe web platform. And for example, I want to create something like a purchase order. You create that, you click on this button. On the left side, you have the JSON file. The yellow ones are brackets, so we call that tags. And what you can do is you can create now with this JSON file a really fully automated document, which is, of course, not only static, but it's extended. And then you have, for example, a table, and you can combine that with signatures. The last thing I would like to show you is, for example, the PDF extract API. And the PDF extract API is really nice because what you can do here is you can use all your PDFs from your archives, and those archived PDFs can be reused. and you can extract an unstructured PDF into a JSON file, so the other way around, and you can do a lot of things with this JSON output. Let me show you this as well. And what you see here on the left side is a PDF where you have, for example, those JSON information, every snippet, everything like lists, table, everything is here implemented, and you can get a pixel, it's going down to pixel level, a JSON file with all the coordinates and so on. And with this, you can do a lot of things like what you have seen before. You can create out of this file a new file. For example, old PDFs which were scanned gets into a JSON file, gets into a database, and then you can create new online exams. For example, in this example from Cambridge. Yeah, so there's another service for accessibility and so on, and you can combine all those APIs into different workflows. But as I don't have time, I just wanted to show you a little bit about the Document Cloud from Adobe. Thank you. If you want to connect with me, I'm available on LinkedIn. Here is my profile. And of course, I would like to hand over to the next keynote speaker, and that's it. Thanks.